What is going on, guys? It is Combasilia coming at you with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and today I actually was able to complete all 3-star all the dark side battles. Wasn't too difficult, as my dark side characters are the characters that I'm using in arena. They're also farmed to the as a whole, they are farmed to the highest gear level. Although I do have gear level 11 characters on the light side, I do find that as a whole, I don't have as many teams that are set up for light side battles that have a lot of synergy with each other, that are geared up far. The team that I have geared up the highest, has a lot of synergy with each other, are the Jedi, but I am a little on the low side with the Jedi that I'm using. Like I'm a Gundai is gear 9. Gotta get up to gear 10, as well as my Anakin Skywalker, also gear 10. So light side battles not doing so hot in, but today I was doing Cantina battles and I decided to hop into Cantina 8G. I'll give you a little bit of insight on these. They were not particularly hard. I'll show you the team that I was using. And 8G is actually surprisingly a lot easier than one would think. So right now, I'm looking to bring in a Darth Maul Zeta leadership because I use Sith. This is the team that I'm using. It's Emperor Palpatine lead with Kylo Ren. Zeta, Kylo Ren, Zeta, Savage Opress, Darth Vader just got him up to gear 10, so I'm trying him out. I also started slapping some mods on him to get his speed up a little bit. Don't have super good mods for him right now, but his speed's around 150, which is a lot better than the 130 I had him at before. And then Darth Nihilus, I don't usually run outside of his leadership position, but he's actually not that bad. He can take quite a lot of hits. He has 50,000 total health and protection, which is a lot. That's more than Emperor Palpatine, which is absolutely insane. It's also more than, I think, Darth Maul. He's a very, very tanky character, and I'm going to check. I think it may be more than Kylo Ren. Nope, Kylo Ren is more, just because I have him more modded. For that type of beating. I think he actually has more than Savage Opress, and about Darth Vader has more because I have his protection up pretty high. But we're gonna go into this. Basically, the whole concept of this team is that Emperor Palpatine, to get that potency up so that they can so that he can apply shock. So we're going after Poggle because he is the he's the heavier hitter of the two. He's also, I think, going to be the tankier one. The nice thing about running a Zeta Darth Maul is that they start off with evasion. They don't really come out of it. They have that advantage, so they're hitting pretty hard. As you can see, my Darth Nihilus is able to hit quite hard. But we're only going up against two characters right here. We're going up against Fives, as he gets a little obnoxious with his countering, and Poggle, who just went down. So we're going to finish up Fives right there. Now we're going to move to the next stage, which I believe is going to be Luminar, Unduli, and Grand Moff Tarkin. We're going to start working on Luminara. Just start getting her down, mostly because I got anti-Jedi character. This whole lineup is like completely anti-Jedi. See if we can stun him. There we go. We're gonna wait for eventually Darth Nihilus. Okay, well, mostly to dispel that potency. Another nice thing is that whenever they go, they're debuffing themselves with health down, as you can see right there with Darth Nihilus' unique. So it's a minus 20% on the maximum health, which is very, very helpful because these tunes are extremely tanky, and having that health down on them just really helps a little bit. So right here, this is sort of a problem because what's initially happening is that you're going up against these two characters, and then now all of a sudden you're going up against a whole Sith squad. So that's why I have Emperor Palpatine there. When this first came out, a big recommendation was to be running like a Rex in the lineup or a Admiral Akbar. That being with the thought. Okay, this could be trouble. That being with the thought for them to dispel. Okay, good. We got. Who are we gonna annihilate? We were able to get Darth Maul's health back up thanks to leadership of Emperor Palpatine. And the nice thing about running a Zeta, well, using a Zeta Darth Maul lead as the leader is because of that evasion. That evasion is incredibly helpful. I'm running a really, really tanky team with Kylo Ren, who's an absolute beast all around. Darth Vader, he's quite the tank there, along with Darth Nihilus and Zeta Savage. Zeta Savage just has so much survivability to him, especially with his heal over time. But you can even probably do it without his heal over time, because as you can see right here, the only characters that don't have any protection is Emperor Palpatine, who doesn't have much protection to begin with. I think I have him at around like 12,000 protection, which isn't much at all. He's also a pretty squishy character. And Darth Maul over there, who is also a pretty squishy character. But that evasion really, really helps. So we're going to finish off Savage right here. And that's going to be a victory. So I just want to record this video just because Battle 8G is actually a lot easier. I'm gonna do these last three ones too, because honestly, I will say that up to here, this one was a little tricky until I figured out how to get around it. This one was actually really, really easy. Just use a Sith lineup. You'll blow right by it. This one was a little interesting. I'll sort of show you when we get in there. We'll use Matt's Zeta Darth Maul. I love huge shout out to my allies who are running Darth Maul as a Zeta. These ones I actually blow through quite easily. I was having a lot of trouble with them in the beginning when I didn't realize how much of a difference having a Zeta Darth Nihilus on his Zeta unique on Darth Nihilus would help so much, because it really helps so much with that health down, and it's just absolutely fantastic all around, because whenever they go, it's just so much easier to take them out. I look at it this way: if you couldn't take them out in one of the hits that you actually do take them out, they could have possibly survived, then unleashed a devastating attack on you. So the ones you have to worry about, I'm always scared of Jedi Knight Anakin, and then the other one that I'm scared of is Asajj Ventress. So we're a little more scared of Asajj, so we will take her out real quick. Now we're going to start working on, we're going to increase cooldowns. We are going to see if we can get an AoE stun off. Okay, that worked out fantastically. We want to shock him. We're going to get debuffs going on around. Magma Trooper is not much of a threat. We're just going to start working on Asajj now. We want our... this is where it can get a little troublesome. Who do we want to annihilate? We want to annihilate Commander Cody. We are going to take out... we're going to take out Asajj. Okay, that'll take out Asajj. And that will take care of Kit Fisto. This should take care of Magma Trooper. And then Kit Fisto should be out fairly quickly. Like, there we go. This team works out fantastically. Even with Darth Maul, he sort of gives like an indirect damage boost to all the characters around him. With his under like his basically his whenever they go in and out of stealth, they gain advantage, and also it really helps when they're stealth because they can't be critically hit. So it really helps. I know I'm saying it really helps a lot, but it is very beneficial. There we go. To keeping Emperor Palpatine alive especially when he's stealthed, because these Tuscan Raiders or whatever, yeah, Tuscan Raiders, they hit very very hard, and they're gonna crit, but for the most part, they are not that bad. We're gonna see. Okay, that was not smart. See right there when right when Nihilus went into stealth, he was not able to be critically hit, which isn't too big of a deal. He still has protection left. He has like 30,000, which is absolutely insane. I'm still gearing him up a little bit. I have him geared up as much as I can right now before I really have to start getting onto that gold farm, that gold gear farm. Here, Bob Enforcer, not scared of. Greedo, tiny bit scared of. I just don't want Zam and Jawa Scavenger. I don't want Zam to start putting too many of those thermal detonators on me, because then I get scared of Jawa Scavenger coming in with that. We're gonna steal some health. Start going in right here. We're gonna stun Dengar. Oh, never mind. We're gonna take out Dengar. We'll take out Zam as well. Vader hits so hard. I absolutely love him. And this is going to be wrapping up real quick right here. We're going to increase cooldowns again, just because it's fun to do. Take out Jawa. Okay, that's not... Take out Jawa Scavenger. Then take out Mob Enforcer. This lineup is so much fun to use. I would use it in Arena, but Emperor Palpatine's a bit of a liability in Arena right now. I'm currently trying to work on alternatives to get around using him, just because he dies so quickly. I have to protect him, because right when that AI locks on him, he is basically dead to rights. I'll show you what I'm talking about if we can find a nice friendly looking team to go up against. Some of these rebel teams are quite difficult to go up against. Who do I want to go? Usually, for most part, I've been going up against a lot of Zeta Darth Maul teams. We'll take on Skits. I generally like to stay away from teams that have Dooku, just because he's so obnoxious to go up against. But, okay, I was going to say, hopefully my Rex doesn't get stunned, because when my Rex gets stunned, it's basically all downhill from here. Okay, we got that cleanse going on now, so we get that AoE stun. There we go. We want to start taking out Palpatine now. We're gonna do that to Dooku, because I know that could have possibly crit. Okay. We'll start working on Darth Maul, maybe. They all got health down, so as long as they hit, it should be pretty good. Okay, Dooku's gonna be the next one. Yeah, we're going after Dooku now. He doesn't have his Zeta on him, which is extremely nice. because his Zeta will get extremely obnoxious. Okay, so now we want to start working on getting Kylo Ren out of the picture. I will say that his that health down is making it a lot easier. It sort of gets me thinking, because there is a couple guys around my area that are using a Darth Nihilus unique Zeta on the unique. I tended to stay away from them because that unique just tears apart my team. Start getting that health down, because the strength to my team is that I have a lot of tanky. I sort of have a combination of tanky units with sort of squishy units. The squishy units being Rex and Emperor Palpatine being the big liabilities of going down first. And then usually after that, Darth Nihilus would go down. And most of my battles usually end up with my Zeta Savage and Kylo Ren just sort of finishing off, like taking on their entire team. And just going that way. We're not going to annihilate right now. We're just going to keep things a little more interesting. This Savage basically has no chance right now. I think I may just take it out on one shot right there. Okay, good. We didn't. We're just going to have some fun with it right now. Don't want to take him out too soon. This may actually take him out. Oh well. So, Zeta Darth Maul teams, they're sort of falling out of the meta. They're still a good. I would still say that it's a decent investment, but I wouldn't expect you to be going super far in arena. Mostly because especially me, I'm starting to figure out exactly how to go up against it. Even if we look at the ranks right now, I can guarantee you that nobody's using a Zeta Darth Maul up here, just because they're so easy to go up against. What people are using are Rebel teams with the with the R2-D2 Zeta on the number crunch with the Baze Chase combo, which is incredibly annoying. I'm currently farming Baze Malbus. I have him up to 29 shards, trying to get him up to 50, just so I can get him up to those 3 stars, so I can start using him in arena. Got General Kenobi leads. I'm sort of on and off about that. I don't think his leadership is super good. I think, it's good, but I honestly believe that he is stronger as a supporting character, which is what I'm thinking of as Darth Nihilus as well, which is something that I'm going to change him to once I get Baze and farm him up to the gear level that I want him at. Currently my turret is gear 9. I can take him up to gear 10 pretty easily. And yeah, most of the teams up here are like Zader teams, or I think, or like General Kenobi teams. I'm pretty sure they got multiple cleansers in there with Baze. And then we got that Rex lead, which is still very prominent. And of course, you have the Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn leads. Then you have some of the Grand Admiral Thrawn, but for the most part, you don't really see it too much anywhere. I find it pretty easy to go up against. Hopefully, sometime in the future, I can make it to this top 50, so I can represent my guild and those who know me. So it's pretty awesome. We're just going to collect our daily rewards, see what we forgot. We probably forgot some things. We're just going to finish up doing this. We're going to go over to mods. I don't know why I backed out of that. We're going to upgrade a random mod, which I think I sold all of them. So we're going to have to go into like I think they're all sold. So we're just going to have to get a random mod. Darn it, I do not like doing that. But we are currently farming critical chance mods. Get 8 of those. We're going to upgrade one of these. We'll probably do that one. Go over to mods. I'm gonna sell those white mods. I don't mess around with white mods. I have a lot of gold, so I'll just take it up all the way. Ooh, that's actually not too bad on the protection. That's actually a decent mod. What else do we need to do? Embark on a galactic war. We're going to restart. See what we're going up against. I honestly didn't even look at the team yet. This is honestly, I've been doing the same strategy for such a long time to complete galactic war. Pretty straightforward. Just run Kylo Ren, Zeta Kylo Ren. If you don't have Zeta Kylo Ren, I'd recommend a different strategy. But honestly, Zeta Kylo Ren still probably arguably the most versatile Zeta in the game right now. I've seen plenty of YouTubers saying how he's still, even after his nerf, he's still the most versatile Zeta in the game. Because he can go into basically any team, really, and make it better. Like, he's First Order. He's probably a pretty good investment because First Order, there's a new movie coming out, and you know Star Wars is, and they like to add a bunch of characters around. There's like a new movie coming out. Who are we gonna bring in? I like doing this one just because I like showing off. Ooh, Jay-Z. I didn't know he had a Zeta Darth Maul. That is duly noted. We're gonna see if I can take in my mini. My mini. There we go. What are we doing here? Oh, okay, so this is basically like a test team. This is gonna be similar to the team I'm gonna be switching to in Arena. It's gonna be a Rex lead. Instead of basically I have. Wait, what was the team? It was a Rex lead with Baze Balbus. Kylo Ren, right? Kylo Ren, and basically it's gonna be the team that you see right here. Disregard my ally over there. But instead of Shore Trooper, it would be Baze Malbus. Instead of Royal Guard, it would be Kylo Ren. I'm just gonna see what we can do here. Increase cooldowns. That should. But it's pretty easy to go up against. Sort of like the more and more I use Darth Nihilus outside of his leadership, I'm starting to like him more and more. The only reason I'm using him in his leadership is because of the squishy characters I have that benefit from his leader ability. But we're just gonna do this. We'll just finish him off. So this is gonna be the end. This is gonna be the end of the video. I'm just gonna collect my rewards real quick. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this little video. I know maybe not too many of you have actually gotten this far, but it's just sort of a little insight on what there is to come, what I'm using to beat it. I'll show you the like what the gear levels of that team was. Like Kylo Ren, gear 11. Just missing one piece over here. But this is Savage, gear 10. I would not use Rex. Emperor Palpatine, gear 10 as well. Where's is the other character? I switched away from Boba, mostly because of Vader being an absolute boss. Vader also gear 10. He's a fresh gear 10. Darth Nihilus, my boy over here, he's gear 10 as well. Just got to get this part. This is like a raid piece. I can't really get that anywhere. This is just going to be a pain to farm. So mostly I'm just going to be doing that out of like the fleet shipments. And this one as well. I think are they actually the same piece? I think they are. No, they're not. Okay, well that's good. But yeah, that's Darth Nihilus. And then did I have another character in there? No, I'm going too low. Yeah, those are the characters. They're just gear 10. except for Kylo Ren, who's Gear 9. Sorry, Gear 11. But that's the team right there that I used. Pretty easy. I have Zetas on Savage's Unique. I have Zetas on Kylo Ren, Savage, and Darth Nihilus. Where is he at? Did I go too far? Oh, yeah, no, there he is. And I have Zetas on Darth Nihilus, who's wounded in the Force. It's absolutely fantastic. Really helps get through those really tanky characters in there. So this is going to be the end of the video. This is Combasilia signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.